What is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode. Part. Excuse me. This one will be episode 3, part 2. I decided to do another two-part video. I'll be showing you guys a lot of the work in this series, so we gotta. It'll be a lot of videos, so hopefully you guys will all watch them, and we'll keep on moving forward through this one. So, where we left off, I did nothing. Harvester's still full. We're doing the rye. Hey, welcome back. So we're doing the rye. Trailer's over here. So we'll get this fired up. We'll get the trailer taken over to the harvester. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome back. And we'll leave this here. Get this fired up. Let's say around us a few times this field we should be done. This is not a high-paying contract. I just really wanted to try out this new crop type, so here it is. This is rye. If you guys have never seen rye, it's a nice crop. Medium yield. So yeah, I did want to check what the price was. This is on hard economy. Let's go over here to rye. New crop types are over here, so it looks like that's rye. Which one is rye? Looks like that down there on the right bottom corner. So it looks like that's the one there. It looks like at the grain station it's $412 for 1,000 liters. So it's not terrible. Let's compare that to like wheat or something. Let's see what wheat is right now. So it does better than wheat. It doesn't fill up as fast as wheat does. So it's not too bad. Nice crop. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here and stuff like throughout this series because it's gonna be a slow one. It's gonna be a lot of work just to make it happen. This is my first kind of hard mode. It's not fully hard mode. I do have weeds turned off, and I do have um, withering turned off as well. I just did away with those. I wasn't too worried about that. But everything else on hard mode. Dirt is on fast, and yeah, everything is tough. So at the very beginning, um, I did go and buy that van truck thing. I forget. Yeah, weeds are annoying for sure. But I was almost thinking about doing it. I can, who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll turn them on, but um, maybe not. I kind of like how it's set up right now. Hard economy and all that kind of stuff is it's pretty tough as it is. Instead of worrying about doing weeds. But maybe eventually we'll turn all that on too. So we have to do it, do everything. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so I had that van thing. I forget what it's called. It's that van truck looking flatbed van thing. It's pretty cool. It has little ramps that come out in the back. It goes pretty fast to be able to go around the map. And that was like my initial thinking on getting that thing. But what I've been thinking about doing now is selling it. And because we don't need it. We don't really need it. And then what I did, um, I got a truck as well. I got that flatbed truck. Well, I don't really use that much either. A lot of my maps, I don't even have a truck on there. This map, I do use a truck pretty often on this one. But the work that I could do with that, I could totally just drive up there with the tractor. You know, if I'm doing all the work and we don't have like a worker going in the tractor or something like that, I could totally use the tractor um, to run loads of pallets and whatnot. So I was thinking about maybe selling that van and selling that truck, which kind of will be a little bit of a loss because we already bought it, so we won't get them back full price, but they are brand new still, so you know, I haven't really used them at all, so they're not a waste of money because I did pay for them, so technically they're not really a waste of money because they're not costing me anything. Oh, you know what? So I can't. So you're right. You're right. I tell you what, that I was wrong. That van is a waste of money because I paid for it, but I leased it. But it was only like $2,000 or something. It was like $2,000 to lease, so that's not a big loss there. We probably had to pay like um, we didn't really drive it, so I don't think we had to pay for that one that much. But we won't be able to sell that. But I do own the truck, so maybe I'll sell that. And there's that trailer back there. Maybe I'll sell that as well. But I do want to buy like the I think it's called the DO24 flatbed. You can strap down pallets and stuff to it. I do want to take that one and sell it, and then get more. You know, I probably will get after we're done with this. I will get rid of that van. I think I have to return that. Maybe we'll drive it around for a second. We'll try it out, and then I'll return it because I don't own it. For some reason, I thought I owned that one. So I'm glad we talked about it. All right, so that's all done. Harvester's nice and dirty now. We've been burning some fuel in this thing. Oops. But we haven't really had to worry about the fuel consumption in this thing too much. If there was a mode for that to make the fuel um, get used up faster, it's just like, I think it's like low fuel usage and default, I think is all the options are on that. Once this thing gets down to like a half tank or so, we'll go and we'll put some fuel in it. So for now, just pipe in. I'll bring this over. This time I will leave it in the field. Last time I was like, oh, I'm just going to set it up over here and get it all ready. I totally drove off with it, so we'll set this here. We'll fold this up. And we are just going to park this thing right here until we decide what we're doing next. Not going to drive it down the road. I'm just going to hook it up, turn it off, turn those off. And where are we taking this? Over to the grain elevator. Cool, not a big deal. You know, since I just harvested this field here as well, I'm totally just going to drive up this way. It's kind of a little shortcut through here. I don't mind driving through. You know, we might knock out some of those plowing contracts as well. We'll see how it goes. Right now it's 6:28 in the day, so we might have time for another contract or two. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. So we'll go ahead and get this through here. Oh, that was the trailer. That's why I say you gotta take that so wide right there. Oh, come on. Oh. This is the life of farming simulator right here. Let's see if we give it a little nudge to get it out. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can we pull it out? Come on. Give it a little pop here a few times. Oh, it wants to go. Back it up. There we go. Yeah, sometimes stuff like that's annoying, but you just need to, excuse me, you just need to be patient and kind of work through it and get it out. My next step was to go over and get the wheel loader. I had parked right over there and get it all unhooked. Oh yeah, that wall would have been destroyed, huh? Oh, hey, check that out too. I've been meaning to come down here and check this out. But look at that. That's what we're doing next, right there. After we get done taking this grain in, this is the field that we own right here. And now it's sprouted. So we have to come back in and fertilize this. So we'll get this all fertilized up. And that's what we're going to do next. We're just going to come over here. We'll park the trailer. We'll grab our little fertilizer spreader. Hopefully we still have enough fertilizer in it. If not, we'll have to go down to the store and pick up some more. And we'll get fertilizing on that field. Oh, man. Ooh, I got lucky there. Aaron missed the car. Look at that. Oh, death wobbles. Oh, where am I taking this again? Do I have the cover on my trailer? I don't think. This one doesn't have a cover. This one doesn't cover up. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, no cover on this one. Oh yeah, so where are we taking this crop though? That's what I really want to know. Yeah, right here, grain elevator. That's where I thought we were going. Always good to double check. We'll get a different trailer. This one wasn't too bad to get leased and get us going on that. And the capacity is like 52,000 liters, I think. So it does fine. It does really well, especially with this tractor. This tractor is nice. Isn't she pretty? I don't know why I love this thing. Contract finished. We got 2,600 income from that. Not bad. We'll go in here to contracts, and under contracts, go up here to this one, completed, and then we'll collect our $2,700 as well, almost 2,800 there. So now it brings us up to $140,000. What is the share play? I wish it says I wish he could play share play. What is that share play? I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm still getting used to doing this whole streaming thing, so I don't know what everything is still. Your birthday's on the 27th of this month? Happy early birthday. Alright, so that's all done there. I'm going to go ahead and take this tractor back with the trailer, drop the trailer off. Then we'll grab the fertilizer spreader and we'll take it over there to the... Actually, it's this field here. Sorry about that flash, damn it. This field right here is our field, so we're going to come over and we're going to fertilize that. That's our wheat and stuff. Oh, come on. Come on. Really, dude? That guy is impatient. They said coming out here to La Coronella would be nice and relaxing. Everybody's really polite. That guy is not from here, I don't think. Ooh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Shortcut. I just like driving through here. That's the route. We'll go in here for a sec and give this a quick wash. And then we'll park it for now. Oops. Oh, is that what that share play thing is all about? Oh, gotcha. Whoop, flashy, flashy. We're gonna go right over here. And we're gonna go ahead and flip this around. Probably have to drive up on this pile though, huh? Whoa, I'm lagging out like crazy in here. Oh, there it went. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, looks like it's stabilized now. It was lagging on me there for a bit. It barely ever does that to me. Especially on my own game. This is actually on my career mode. It's not multiplayer right now. Hey, what's up, four-wheeler? Welcome to the stream. Oh, where am I going? We need to come over here. And we need to grab the fertilizer spreader. Hopefully we still have fertilizer in it. Come over here. Oh. Missed my mark on that one, huh? We'll come in here and pick this up. I really like this. Man, 663. That might just be enough. Might just be enough. It'll be nice if it is. You know, we'll run down to the store and I'll buy one pallet of fertilizer. It's not cheap. I think that's like $2,000, but it is going onto our field. Yeah, this one's it's all going onto our crop, so I don't mind putting a little bit more money into that because as long as we're um, collecting all the straw and making compost and doing all that, then it should balance out just fine. We'll be making, we'll probably make $250,000 off of that whole field when it's all done. But I'm not sure. This is hard economy, so I'll go ahead and flip this around. And we'll just park it like right here for now. Big bags. And then we're doing the solid fertilizer. Yeah, see, almost 2,000 for 1,000 liters. We'll buy one. Sorry, I've been following along with you guys' conversation on there too much. Sometimes it's hard for me to. I only like watch or look at all the comments like through my phone and stuff like that. So sometimes it's hard for me to do the stream and look at everybody's comments and keep up with that. So I do apologize if I'm behind on comments and stuff like that. This is the Coronella. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about with the whole share play thing and stuff like that, but um, I do appreciate you guys being here watching this live stream. I do have a few more things in the works coming up, so I've been working on that, like No Man's Land. If you guys know anything about No Man's Land, I got rid of all the trees, I got rid of all the rocks. I've been plowing the entire map, and I've been doing lime. A lot of it's already fertilized, and also I put down a bunch of soybean. Like a fifth of the map is already planted. So that's an ongoing thing that I've been working on. I have a video on there where it's starting, but I've also been working on that as well. So a lot of that's been off of camera. Oh, we don't actually have to go down through that way. We're gonna go ahead over here to our field. So now we have like 1,600 liters of fertilizer. Let's see if we're able to do this field without burning through that 600 that we had in the beginning. That's 663. Let's see how much fertilizer this takes. Oh, yeah, just checking. In this state here, you could go ahead and drive over your crop and it doesn't crush the plant, so that's pretty good. And see, this little fertilizer, you can go pretty quick with it, and it has a decent spread on it as well. Yeah, eventually I'll have a better setup for my whole streaming thing, with a computer screen sitting next to me where I can do the whole YouTube side of things with all the comments and everything. And keep up a lot better with that, do some editing, and have a better setup. I am just, oh yeah, I know, where's Pistol Pete? I was wondering the same thing. He's supposed to be the moderator, right? He's not even here right now. But I'm sure he'll jump in soon. Stuff always happens. It's life. So sometimes people can't always do what they want to do when they want to do it. No big deal. But yeah, I'm still got a basic setup. I am just sitting like in front of my TV, on my PlayStation. Just my headset for my mic and all that. So everything's pretty basic right now. Um, we'll see where it goes. I might make a little bit more of an investment. I would like to upgrade to a better PlayStation. I will stay on console probably for a long, long time. So upgrade to a better PlayStation, a little bit newer one. Not the new system, but just a new PS4. I just have the regular one now, so I like to get like a Pro with external hard drive and stuff like that. I'm also going to be getting the pedals and um, steering wheel with side panel as well. Probably not for a little while, but soon-ish. This year, I'll be getting all that. Then after I get it all set up, I'll be getting like a desk and probably like a desk chair, and who knows, eventually if I get like the whole computer set up and all that kind of stuff, I might switch to having like a better mic and stuff like that as well. But hey, if we're doing it without having to get anything extra besides the gaming setup that I already had, and I could do videos and streams and stuff like that, it's pretty sweet. The pedals are not expensive at all. That you can look up, go on like Google or something, and Google FS19 Logitech pedals and steering wheel or whatever it is. It's like $200. You get the pedals, the steering wheel, and the Farm Sim side panel. It's like already plug and play. All you do is you pull it out of the box. You plug everything into your USBs in your PlayStation. You might have to get a USB adapter too. That gives you where you can have more of your USB stuff, more capabilities plugged into your PlayStation. Where you have like a splitter where you can have all your USB stuff plugged in at the same time. But it's like it's only 3 USB cords, I bet, and stuff like that. It's probably not much. But you can get expensive ones. You can get ones that cost you thousands of dollars. Look up Armstrong Gaming. He has the best setup that I've ever seen. He has like 4 32-inch screens and the whole rig, with the screens attached to that and the chair and the shifter and the nice pedals and steering wheel and stuff. Alright, so that's our field. We'll get out now and look at it, see it's 100% fertilized. So this wheat should do really well for us. Oh, and look, I said that we would have enough fertilizer. If you look down at the fertilizer down there, we have 1,007. So we would have had 7 liters left over if I wouldn't have got any more. We would have had just enough. But now we have 1,000 liters of fertilizer in here for whenever we use it for next time. So I'm going to take this back up here. Oh yeah, remember what I was talking about before? So like, I never really noticed this before. I pull up in the light here. So the tires were super dirty a second ago. I know I drive, and they're a little bit dirty still, but a lot of the dirt came off of them because they were like super, super dirty. So just a little bit of drive on the road, the tires aren't dirty anymore. It's pretty cool. Give this a little wash. Oh, you like this tractor? Yeah, this tractor's sweet. Can you hear it rumbling too? That's a good sound. Thing looks good too. The black and the chrome and the gray and the Fent red. I like it. It looks real good. I always like keeping this little guy parked out here. Drop that there. We'll turn this off just for a sec, and we'll figure out our next move. So there is that plowing up in field 2. That's a different one there. That's a lot bigger field. So we did harvest that one. We did harvest this one. That one needs plowing. This one needs cultivating. We also harvested that field. We harvested 12. That one needs plowing. Is that fertilizing? Oh, hey, here's some corn, huh? You know, we might do. How about we do that one? Field 22. Let's check out field 22. I said I wanted to get that corn header. 22 is not too bad. I wanted to get that corn header making some money because right now it's just sitting over there. We're going to go ahead and haul this back, wash this up, park the draper, and grab the corn header and head on down. And right now in game it is 6:49. Oh, don't hit that. See, every pole. I just gotta watch out for him better. Yeah, it's only 6:49, so it's starting to get a little bit late. We should be able to head over there and finish up at least one more contract before it starts getting dark. Yeah, only 6 players on multiplayer. Yeah, I wish there could be more, but I don't know. I rarely ever have like a really good multiplayer game going on if it's so many people. Starts getting a little laggy and stuff, but I've had some good rounds where it's 6 people. I found like the magic number on a lot of multiplayer stuff that we've done. The magic number on a lot of stuff is 4 people. Yeah, 4 people and then 6 workers. You know, you got 10 things going on. You know, it's pretty good. But it would be fun to have like special maps where you can get a whole bunch of people doing stuff, as long as the mic doesn't get too busy. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in here and wash this. Hopefully we can make this turn. Just gotta take it wide. I've been doing pretty well with that draper. Like, you guys see me get stuck in a few spots with it, but it's all part of the game, you know? It's all part of life. Getting snagged up on everything. Having the dirt on fast is kind of fun. I usually have it on like normal or slow. Having it on fast is cool because everything just gets super dirty. I'll probably always have the dirt on fast now after playing dirt on fast. It's pretty cool. It's like more like realistic almost. Get this thing all washed up. It looks good when it's clean. I don't mind getting it dirty though, that means we've been using it. We'll get this draper taken back down. And we'll park it where we usually do. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could switch between calls. We kind of do, and we like if you go and check out some of that role play stuff, Wolf Gaming that we were doing. We kind of pretend to be on phones or like take calls and stuff like that, or kind of be on the CB. We were doing that a little bit. That was funny. But if you were actually able to like communicate in between people, like I hope someday this game becomes like a whole world that you could be inside of, where you could like, you know, you gotta drive across town, and if I want to go over to your farm type of thing, you know, like actually across town, like I might actually have to drive for a while to get over there, you know, because it's a whole separate part of the world, you know. And if you're like in game, you're like, oh, I have to open up and pull out my phone and actually make a call and see, like, you know, I could tell that you're there. If they're, oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's like I'm parking it. Like if I could tell that you're on the world, but I didn't have direct line to you, and I was able to like call you in the game, that'd be freaking sweet. I hope that it ends up being something like that, you know. Yeah, that would be cool. Hopefully it grows to that, you know. Some people are like, oh, there's not going to be any more farm sim because 21 didn't come out. And, you know, we have that new consoles coming out soon, so I think they're probably just going to keep on making mods for this one for a while. And then once that new console comes out, I'm sure they'll come out with something fresh. Yeah, every time a new console comes out, you know, it's like a game changer, literally. So, um, yeah, where was that field at? Was that 22? Is that the one that we were doing? Did we not even accept it? That's funny. Was that, yeah, right here, field 22. So we'll accept it, which I thought I already did, and we'll figure out how to head down there. Whoa, that's a crazy thing to drive, huh? You can drive in this contraption everywhere. Well, that's about how that would be, huh? Yeah, we'll try and drive down there like that. With this big old header on here. Because that's what it would be like. You know, I'll drive out of cab too, but that's what it would be like driving this thing around. Oh, if I could keep it on the road. Just gotta try and keep it in the middle and I'll be fine. This corn header folds out, you know, folds up and stuff, but it's not as wide as that other one. Like you get one more, you know, the other one, I mean, there's one more that's bigger than this one that you could get. But going through gates and stuff is still pretty wide. This one's about as wide as the harvester. Yeah, you would have to buy another console and games. But if they're going to be coming out with something that's like game changing new thing, you know, it's going to be pretty sweet. So that's our field over there, that corn. You can see it right back behind the houses. I think that's 22 right there. Just need to figure out how to get in there. Hey, there he is. Welcome back. We were just talking about you. Why aren't you here? You know, it says, where's Pistol Pete up there? You're supposed to be the moderator, and you weren't even here, man. Alright, so we're going to have to go out and around. That water's loud down there. I'll have to pull in here and turn around. That's what's fun about this map as well. You know, you got to really figure out how to get in and out of fields. Let's get down here before a car turns. This thing is wide as both roads, you know. We should be able to go in right. Maybe it's right here by the cows. I think this is where you buy all the cows and stuff from. Oh, not here either, huh? Must be down the other end. There's going to be a lot of stuff on this map that we're going to be figuring out together, so bear with me. I know some of these fields pretty well. I don't know the other ones at all, so yeah, the little cow area, that's really nice detail. This is actually where you come down to buy your livestock. At least your cows, you buy them from here. But again, that's really nice detail on the map, especially for a role player. You're not just going to like a building to buy cattle. You're actually going to a place that has the cows sitting out there. Oh yeah, hey, thanks. Yeah, I am going to sell that here. Well, we'll actually do that right now. Appreciate you paying attention because I'm not paying attention. I'm just playing. You guys are the ones that are actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Um, so we're supposed to be going in and getting rid of this. But what I want to do actually first, like I said, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to drive it around just for a minute. Get it out of here. Like I said, this wasn't the best parking spot for it. It has the flashers. Get up the hill here. It does unfold like this. Has the ramps. That's an option you could get for it. You can change the color. Doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of funny. It has so many seats in the back. Look at that. It's a 4-seater in the back. Three in the front. This thing holds 7 people. It's a work vehicle right here. Fits you and all the workers. It's pretty funny. Let's see how it drives around here. I see people using these. Oh, has terrible turn radius. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Well, look how low you sit in this thing. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I'm a little kid. I can't even see over the steering wheel. What did you miss? You didn't miss a whole lot. We were just finished up a field. We fertilized over at 17, which is the field that we own. So now our wheat's 100%. So yeah, this thing is crazy driving in cab just because I can barely see over the steering wheel. Where am I going? Out of cab's not too bad. If you get used to driving this thing wouldn't be too bad to drive around. You know, you can haul pallets around with it. That was my initial idea. But you know what? I don't like it. What did we get caught on there? Just stuck up on three-wheel motion. I couldn't even turn. Yeah. Oh, come on. Don't honk at me. I'm going to see how fast I can get this thing going just down this little strip here. And then we're going to return this thing. Stream for 2 hours. And we'll see. You guys going to watch me? You guys going to watch me game for 2 hours? Yeah. This thing is weak. I don't know if you guys use this thing at all, but this thing is not my style here at all. This thing is pretty terrible. But look, you can just dump. You can also dump stuff right into it as well. So, like, you can't dump and like use it for certain stuff like that as well. So, you know, like to each their own. But this is not me. So we're gonna return that one. I did last night, didn't I? Oh yeah, you watched me for 2 hours. Yeah, yeah. You did. You sure did. So I'm not sure how long this one's been going for. You'll watch the game for 4 hours. You guys are crazy. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I really am. I'm enjoying it as well. Um, so one thing so that van's gone. Ah, shut your mouth. Shut your horn. 35 minutes. Thanks. That's about what I thought. Um, what I really want to do as well. Oh yeah, so I was gonna sell that truck, huh? So I was gonna return that, and then what I kind of wanted to do is I wanted to sell my flatbed. I don't really use it that much, and I have the fifth wheel trailer with that as well. I think I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell that other trailer as well. I'm gonna buy that DO24 flatbed, and I can just haul that around with the tractor. So I'll take a little bit of money loss on this, but we'll get a little bit of cash back into the bank. Or did I really lease that truck too? Oh man, maybe I did. Oh nope, that was in leased. This is my owned. So we're gonna, we'll get 41 back for that, right? Almost 42 back for the truck. We'll keep the retriever. I like having that. It's a fun little thing. And then we'll also get rid of this. So now we're back up to 189,000. We'll go over here into low loaders, I believe. And I didn't know I had these little ones here. That's kind of a cool little. That's a cool log trailer. Little lizard. It's strappable though. I've always liked this one here. This is a good looking good looking trailer, you know, to haul like a tractor or something like that. Especially like if you switch like the main color, you know, with me I like doing like the Fent Classic, you know, so if it's like green like that, it's pretty sweet. I really like that one a lot. It's a fifth wheel one as well, so um, you know, it's a cool little, that's a cool deal there. I've always liked that one there. That King Trail's a beast. Look at that thing, huh? You can put your Scorpion up on there like that. This is that DO24 though. You know, I think we'll just keep it that color. I really like the black with the wood top like that. It just looks like a classic kind of flatbed trailer that you would get. Um, Very stock and standard, like you see those all over the place. So I've always been a big fan of that one, just being that color there. So low hitch, we'll probably do a medium hitch, right? We'll be pulling it with the tractor. Yeah, we'll do the mid, I think. You know, I might want to change the rims to black though. Jet black on those. That's pretty slick looking. I like the black rims on that. I've always been a big fan of the black rims. And then we're gonna buy this. Total price is only $4,700. We sold the truck. We sold the other trailer. The other trailer was like $8,000 by itself. So we got some extra money there. But we'll just keep that money in the bank. We're gonna try to keep on working up to. Um, we're gonna keep on working up to being able to buy another field. So let's go ahead and buy that. And that's down there at the store, so we don't even have a truck anymore. We do have this little retriever here, but that will just stay there. So it is 7 o'clock and 7:05 in the game. I wonder if the store is closed. I always go into landscaping mode and kind of fly around the track and go check stuff out sometimes. So the store is still open. So we better head down there before it closes. It must close at 8 o'clock. Because the store does close on this. It opens at a certain time. Trying to hurry up and get down here, that way we could still come back. Because we did leave the harvester sitting like right in the middle of the road down there. And I still have to bounce over and get that corn going for that contract. But you did remind me that I had to get rid of that truck and stuff and return the van thing, so I had to take care of all that first. Is that thing really bouncing around that much? Seems fine. And this tractor should be able to haul this thing full of pallets really well too, so. We won't be doing that for a little while, but we do own this trailer now, so it's not going to cost us anything. And I will be putting this to use quite a bit. So if I do need a trailer for anything, we have this right here. And if I really had to load a pallet right now, I don't have a whole lot for it, but we do have that front loader, that wheel loader over there. I could get we'll park this down here below. I could get a fork attachment for that, so I could just use the wheel loader and load a pallet if I had to load a pallet of something right now. where it does that. I don't remember doing that before. Alright, so we are doing corn now. I did just put all this stuff away here. We did do that fertilizing. Oh, that's not even the one I need. This trailer and this other grain trailer over here that we've been using, and they look so similar. Like that one's red and green, and this one's also red and green. They both look like loading wagons. While we're doing that, we'll turn this off for now. That's all ready to go. And I want to figure out how. Yep, no cars came by. We got lucky for that. Somebody must have came by. We still have to figure out how to get into this field 22 over here. I think it's 22. Yep. So that is very interesting. Let me look at the map again. I must have drove right past the opening, huh? Yeah, I drove all the way down in here. There wasn't anything. I drove all the way over here. You know, I'm just going to back into here for a sec. And I'm going to jump out and we're going to figure out where this gate is. We're going to get to the bottom of it here. Oh, look at this. So you could, I believe you could sell any of those things here. Oh, crazy. You guys had no electricity out there, huh? That's pretty wild. Well, I'm glad you're back on now. So there's the field that we need. Oh, really? You go through right here. Wow, I drove right past it. I knew it. Gotta open this one up, and it's just right here, right next to the cow. So as I was driving by, I was like coming by here, I was sure this wasn't the opening to get to that field. Oh, we'll run back here and get the harvester. Yeah, look at the cows out here. Isn't that good looking? Nice slow animation. I don't own these cows at all. This is just in the game, and this is where you come and I think you buy cows and you can sell stuff here as well. Different stuff like that. We'll check that out more later. Like I was saying too, when we go to do like livestock and except for like the chickens, you can't go and pick up chickens. When we get into doing pigs and we start doing cows and all that, we'll get transport wagon and we'll do all the transport. We'll go and buy the animals and deliver them and stuff ourselves and all that. Oh, see? Oh, no, I didn't miss it. It's right here. See, I almost missed it again, though. This did not look like the opening to that field. See if we can even get through here. Oops, see, it's tight. And if you have that other corn header, it's wider than this one when it's folded up. So some of these gates you can't even get through. So we'll unfold this. We'll unfold this. And we'll do a lap. We'll see how big this field is. I did want to use this header. We've just had it sitting over there all day, not making us any money, so it's making us a bit of money now. Helping pay for itself. I've always liked harvesting corn. I got so used to using that bigger corn header though, the wider one. This one's a little bit smaller than my norm. It does fine though, does good. And it gets around the map very well, so you know, I think it's going to work out great for us. Eventually we'll own one. This one's just being leased. I really can't wait until we get into harvesting our first crop of our own that we planted and fertilized and everything. So um, once we even get, it's funny, but once we get to that point, I'm going to be pretty excited. I just feel like we put so much work in already, and we haven't really got much for it. You know, our money's up a little bit more now. I did sell a couple things, made a couple moves, so um, in the beginning, I really wanted to have that truck, and not so much the trailer. I forgot you can't strap that one, so like that's why that DO24 is a really good one. You can strap stuff down to that. I use that one all the time, so I knew that was a good buy on that one. It wasn't very expensive. Sorry, that's why I can't look down at my phone. Yeah, you know, everything that we were able to do with that flatbed truck as well, we could totally do with the truck. You know, it's slow going, and we're gonna be playing on one speed, so we just gotta make sure we kind of try to do stuff in order and stay on track and keep on going. You know, it's gonna be a bit of work. And this field here is really close to our main farm. It's just you kind of see our root crop storage up there on the hill on the right up there, the silo sticking out of it. That's our main farm just right there, so we're not too far away from home. I'll be able to go grab that tractor and trailer and bring it right over pretty quick. Oh, so look how close that fence is to that outside of that. I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. And when I play other maps and the fields aren't like that, like super expanded and all the way to the edge, if they're not like that already, I'll totally grab the plow and I'll start plowing the fields all the way to the edge myself. On this map, you don't have to do any of that. There's a few fields that you can plow together, but there's not that many. There's like a lot of fences on this one, so you just have to, you know, you gotta play all the smaller fields. You never get a big harvest off any of this stuff, so it's not too bad. Speaking of that, this might actually be a good field that you can plow together. If you see these few trees in the middle here, if you take those few trees out, there's no fence there. So technically you can plow that field and this field here all into one bigger field. There's actually a handful of spots on this map that are like that. No fence in between and tree line like that. So um, who knows? Maybe we'll get into... thanks, I've been streaming for an hour. Sweet. It shouldn't be too hard to go another hour for you guys then, huh? But as we get further into it, we start buying fields and stuff like that. I might look into buying one um, where we can join. Oh, good thing I can't. I always think I'm smashing their crop, but I can't smash their crop. Pipe that out. And we'll jump over and get the tractor. What was I just talking about? I forgot what I was just talking about again. Oh yeah, I was talking about plowing fields together. So when we get further into buying fields and stuff like that, I might look into investing into a field that's sitting next to another field that we could potentially plow together. So something very similar to that down there. That way we can like work on getting some bigger fields made. But I don't mind having a handful of medium-sized ones though. You know, like our field over here, 17. That one's looking good back there. So you know, I tell you what, we're playing on slow plant growth right now, but it's still it's the first day, and it looks like that right there. So you know, that's not too bad for planting it in the middle of the day today, and it's that far along already. Whoa! That's what happens when I don't look. Yeah. I deserve that time. Not all you guys. Man, they were mad at me. I did nail that guy though, huh? Get that corn unloading. Like Spike. You like Spike, don't you? Get this fired back up again. Pipe in. Get her going. There'll probably be, you know, maybe a whole load. Or more than a whole load, you know, off of this field of corn. It shouldn't take us too long, though, huh? This field's a pretty good size, though. Not bad. Like I was saying, a lot of the fields are about like this. You know, but if you could fertilize 100%, you could do well. Just watch me start getting into compost and stuff. Like we're playing on hard mode right now, but once we start getting up into the compost and start being able to do, um, you know, a bigger yield on the wheat and a bigger yield um, on the straw. On the straw, that's the biggest one. Like the wheat is just it's something on the side. What we're going to be getting from the straw is what's really amazing about this map. Because straw is worth almost nothing normally, and it's like one of the most valuable things now on this map. So it's pretty fun. And even doing a crop like sugarcane, that takes a little bit of time to plant. The equipment to harvest it's not that great either. Um, you know, it's small. It takes a long time. But I tell you what, um, sugarcane you don't have to replant. It keeps on growing back. I think you do have to fertilize it and stuff like that here and there, but it just keeps on coming back. So all you have to do is harvest it into like chaff, and you can take it and dump it over there and make compost out of it. So um, who knows? It might just be beneficial for us to run some sugarcane in the future as well. Maybe we'll do a small field of that someday and get the harvester over there and stuff and see what that's all about too. But you get so much just from growing wheat as well. It's not a bad deal. Yeah, it's 7:23 in the game. It's gonna start getting a little darker pretty soon. We'll have to start doing some nighttime work. We gotta try to push this as far as we could push it. I'm sure leasing costs are still going up because we've been running this harvester all day. So we'll check that out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's pushing, $100,000 to the end of the day. But we've done well. We've made quite a bit of money for the first day. When we start getting into that compost, our first little batch of compost over there, that's where we're gonna be able to step it up a notch. I think. I'm hoping so, anyways. For now, I'll probably just load it manually, like without a conveyor belt. I was gonna get a conveyor belt down there or up there to the farm and get that unloaded into trailers like that, but I could just do some scoops with the wheel loader up there, since we already have it, and it's not really doing us a whole lot right now. So, I'm hoping what happens is we get through this night here. I hope that the fermenting. I missed a little bit of corn there. I hope the fermenting will do good through the night, and we'll be able to start going through some of that compost tomorrow. And as we're going through the compost and taking it in, we'll do loads of that. And what I'm really hoping is that once the bunker silo up there is emptied out of that 250,000 liters of compost, for one, we have more money in the bank, which I'm sure we will, and for another, I hope that wheat on 17 is ready for harvest. Oh no, I missed some more. Because if that works out, where we could go over there and harvest that wheat right away, we'll be able to keep on working our own land. I don't mind doing the contracts so far. They've actually been they've been pretty good. We've just been doing a bunch of harvesting for people, and we might even take on a plowing contract or something. Plowing the night. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad, but it'd be nice to get 17 going over there. So as soon as that one's all ready to harvest, we're going to jump over there and harvest it. We'll see how long we're going to wait. As soon as it's ready for harvest, it goes yellow. But when it goes orange, we don't have withering on, so when it goes orange, it's like the most ripe and it has the highest yield. But we might just start harvesting that one right away to start getting the straw and stuff going for that. And we're full again. Jump in the tractor. Almost drove past it, huh? Get it good? Nice. We'll leave that there again. And just a little bit of back and forth going on. I think we'll be able to fit... No, it's a pretty good sized field. This will probably be 2 loads in the tractor. And then where are we taking this one? Up to the old grain elevator. So that'll be just a hop and a skip up the street there to go to the grain elevator. Won't be too bad there. So we'll turn that back on, pipe in, start harvesting again. I remember back when I was young like you guys. It's been a long time since I've been in 4th and 5th and 6th grade, 7th grade. get the chat moving. Yeah, what are you guys doing over there? I was actually wondering what you guys are doing. I was going to ask you, am I boring you guys? Wow, that's a lot. What? Oh, I see, I see. Sorry, I missed the other one. Yeah, so you're the young one, or what? So why do you guys like watching my videos so much? You guys like watching me farm, or you guys like what we talk about, or... Let me know if there's anything that you guys ever want to like see as well, you know? I'm doing a lot of this for you guys. If it's something kind of ridiculous, I probably won't do it like I usually say, but if you guys want to, if you guys have any good suggestions or anything like that, let me know. All of it, you said? That's funny. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Look, it's starting to get dark out here. It seems like 7:30. I bet by 8 o'clock we'll be getting pretty dark out here on the farm. It says you're interesting to watch and your education. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are learning a little bit from watching my videos. Hopefully you guys are learning good stuff. And I got like kids and stuff your guys' age, so I always try to teach them all the same stuff. Oh, thanks. I try to be funny sometimes. You guys are pretty funny too. I just try to have a good time, you know, and have fun with it. And sometimes the game can get frustrating, like, you know, sometimes the equipment doesn't want to cooperate and gets stuck up on stuff. You know, you always got to remember it's just a game. And like really, if you know, if you don't have like crop in your trailer or something like that, you could totally just reset it back to the shop and go get it. So if I ever get into like a really tight predicament, I'll reset it. I don't care. I'll turn traffic off if I have to, and I'll reset it and get out, and then start everything back up again. You know. But I usually just try to be patient and take my time with stuff. Are you guys excited to see that No Man's Land map? No Man's Land is going to be, it's going to be something else. It's not going to be La Coronella. Oh, that's cool. You got a brother that was doing some farming. That's cool. You had to help. Oh, no, I see. I was reading your message. Alright, we'll see about showing that one tomorrow. I'm still doing some work on it and stuff. I might do like, you know, I might show, I should show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing, just because it's pretty funny. I'll have to go on and button up a few things before I show you guys, though. That way it looks a little bit cleaner. It's kind of a mess right now. But it's going. It's going to be quite the project. I've been putting most of my time and effort into this map recently, and then when I get off of this map, or sometimes before I get on this map, work on that one for like an hour or so here and there. So it's not like I've been full-time on that map. That map would be, it'd probably be knocked out all the way complete if, or completely planted at least if I was only working on that one. But that one's going to be fun. It's probably going to take forever to harvest, if we could even harvest all of it. Because there's like mountains and hills. If you guys know about No Man's Land, it's not a flat map. But I'm plowing the whole thing. Every little bit. The whole entire map. No roads, no rocks, no trees. No nothing. There is trees on the outside of the map, on the outline. But you can't even get into that land. It's just like the border of the map. But everything else is going to be plowed and planted. And we're almost full. There we go. At least I was watching at that time. So we'll turn this off. We'll get the tractor. Man, it's quiet out here without equipment going. Starting to get kind of dark. We might be able to fit all this corn in here. We're only looking at 55% right now. We'll see how we're looking after this load. Whoa. Thought I stopped in time. It kept rolling. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of work. You know, you imagine doing, that whole square where it says La Coronella, like I was saying. Imagine doing that whole entire thing in one field. Like all the blue all the way around, that whole thing's going to be getting plowed, but it has mountains on it and stuff. So it's that big compared to doing like a field. Like there's all these fields. There's looks like 38 fields on this one, and it's not even the full thing. So we're doing the whole entire thing. Should be pretty freaking ridiculous. Yeah, we'll show that one pretty soon. I know you guys been wanting to see that. Get some lights on here. It's starting to get dark out. It's only 7:35. By the time it hits like 8 o'clock, it should be pretty dark. You know, it's been a long day so far. We did start working, first thing in the morning on this farm here. So on this hard mode series, started early and probably have to work into the night a little bit. We'll see how it goes. We'll get through this field and go from there. How long has this stream been going so far? I know you guys are watching the clock. Who's watching the clock? We're probably getting into about an hour, I'd say. I don't know, we passed an hour already, right? Now we're an hour and a half. I remember you said a while back, you said been streaming for an hour. Hour and 20 minutes, he said. Thank you, appreciate it. I really needed to set like a timer, watch the clock a little bit better, so I kind of know how long it's going. And this stream will probably be going for a total of 2 hours. So that's, you'll know in about 40 minutes from now, we'll be ending the stream. So we're going to see what we can get done in 40 minutes, guys. Really appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching all my streams and videos and all that, you know. If anybody hasn't subscribed, please do. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. You know, hit the bell if you want notifications. I know you main people in there. I know you guys already did, but anybody else going to be watching this, make sure you go in there and share, subscribe, notifications. Make sure you go over to Irish Wolf Gaming. You can find him on YouTube as well. He's been doing a bunch of fun role play. I'm on a few of those videos as well with him over there at Lone Oak. We also did a big mega field of soybeans out as Walker's Farm map too. That was 3 or 4 days ago. So I've been putting a lot of work on this. We were doing Sussex. I've been doing No Man's Land when I can. I did help him on Lone Oak last night for a while. Harvested a bunch of barley and stuff over there for him. So yeah, go ahead and check him out as well. He has a bunch of fun stuff in the works and a bunch of stuff coming up as well. From what I hear, he has a whole new map down the pipeline. It's on its way. He's been working on. So some of you guys probably know the map already, but it's going to be new for his streams. I can't let you know what it is yet. But yeah, go check out some of his stuff as well. He's the one that kind of got me into streaming. I saw him on doing a live stream when I jumped on one day and was like, hey, this is cool. So you need help? And he was like, sure. I had to download a whole bunch of mods and shit, but I jumped on and started helping him. We started streaming together. But he's been doing like his own maps, and I've been doing my own maps. We do some joint stuff together as well, but it's pretty fun being able to show off multiple maps. So, he has his maps he's working on, like Welker and Lone Oak, and then I have the Coronella, which is this one, Sussex Farms, No Man's Land, and stuff like that I've been showing off. So, between the two of us, we've been showing off quite a bit of map, different maps. Alright, we're getting through it. We have done quite a few fields today. But that's going to be the whole thing of this series, is stretching out the day, getting the most out of our time and the most out of our equipment. If we owned all this stuff, we could kind of pick and choose when we want to run it. But since we're leasing it, it does cost money to run besides just the leasing. But when it's running, it's making us money. This last bit here and swing back around and get that a little bit, and then the crop will be all done. And we just gotta take it in the market. Didn't see where the gate was. So we'll just leave this here now. We'll turn it off. We'll pipe out, and then we'll get the tractor. Yeah, you hope someday you can join me? Yeah, for sure, man. That's what I was saying. We'll have to like, get together and play one of these days. All you guys that follow me all the time, we'll have to all link up and just get on a map and just have a fun day. A lot of stuff I like to do with my streams is like more solo. I like being able to like comment and talk to you guys. I wish we could actually like chat like with words and stuff while we're doing all this, but me doing the more I'll have to take some of this back, so I'll leave him there for now. Me being able to do the solo thing that allows me to focus more on the stream, but I don't mind like getting together and playing for a while on a map. I have a Fellsbrunn map I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Felsbrunn. I have that map on there that has almost no mods on it. I have some really, really big fields plowed onto that one. That's always a fun one to get together. Can I take this little shortcut? Oh, I have to go around anyways. Oh no. I might have just messed up on that one. Oh no, come on, don't block me. I'll have to go up and turn around here. Yeah. I went the wrong way. I thought the entrance was here. Like on the other cell point, the entrance is right on this side. This one I have to go up and around, so I wonder if I can back into here. Or maybe I can just drive through. Oh, I was going to say, does it not want me to go in there? Alright, we'll get this in here. This is a gas station right here. Oh, yep. It's filled up. Might as well fill up while I'm turning around in here, huh? 27 bucks. We filled up not too long ago, so the fuel was pretty good already. I like how that one opened up quick for me. Alright, this time I'm going to try to cut it through and see if I can do it. Hopefully nobody's coming. Oh, see, I almost passed it. So I got so used to going up to there to the other one. I'm pretty sure the one I want is right here. Yeah. Come on. What's going on? I'll get it right eventually. I promise. Hopefully I keep my promise. Oh, let's get pulled in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool too. I haven't really shown you guys this map at nighttime yet. So you'll get to see this map when the sun goes down and all the lights like the main farm and stuff come on. Wow, so it said it's all completed over there. The harvester still has corn, so let's go over here to contracts. Completed, so we'll collect that. That one's all done. Oh, there's some more corn in that one there to do. So that wasn't too bad of money there. We'll have to see how much corn we have left. Whoa. That darn trailer. I gotta turn so wide. Oh man, did I just get caught up on that? Come on, get through it, get through it. Yeah, I wonder how much corn we still have in the combine over here. I'll have to go check it out. Now it's starting to get a little bit darker. Yeah, where was that? Right here. Yeah. So, what kind of corn do we have left? Keep it rolling. Oh, we got 3,000. So I think we might just run this up and put it into our silo. You know, we might as well keep this little bit. We wouldn't get a whole bunch of money for it. Here, we'll check that too. So just to see what we would get for it right now. Corn, it's not looking terrible, but you know, it's like we would get like $1,000 for it. So we'll go ahead and hold on to that. Make sure nobody's coming. And we'll go up here and put it into our silo at our main farm. Well, our only farm right now, but it's the main farm. How's our crop looking out there? Is it growing more yet? It's grown. It has grown more, huh? It's got a little bit taller. We need to go up here and see what that fermenting is looking like as well. My PS4 username is U, like YOU, get, GET, smoked. So, like someone smoked a cigarette. But it's you get smoked 503. But yeah, just go on there and if you add me, um, send me a message or whatever so I know it's you. So yeah, it's really cool about um, this map as well, especially the main farm area, is all the lights and stuff will turn on, and there's a lot of lights and different stuff. I'll go around the main area here and show you guys. Pull up on here. Hopefully the trailer gets up on there okay. Man, I'm telling you, this freaking trailer. Yeah, that wall is right there already. Let's see if I can get up here. Might have to go off of here a little bit just to make that turn with that thing. God, that thing is it's doing pretty well, but gotta take every turn so wide. So just for now, we'll go ahead and turn this off here. But yeah, look, we'll just walk around the farm. And I'll go up here. This is kind of where a little area starts here. What does that say? Yeah, I love all the signs in this one. I don't know what that says, but all the signs in this whole map are pretty sweet. But yeah, look at all the lights. You know, I didn't put any of that in. That's all in the game. That's why the slot count's so high. It's not terrible. You know, you get all the equipment and stuff that you need. You can't go too outrageous, but look at all the lights. So when you're working and stuff, like it stays pretty well lit. You know, you go back here on the root crops and stuff, and those are all on. You know, plenty of light there. You know, plenty of light throughout here and stuff. So when you're like trying to work um, at night, you know, you can totally see everything. Everything is really well lit. And as you go into like the main farm area with like the house and stuff, it's all well lit. You know, so if you want to go sleep, you go there. You know, those little lights are nice. All this stuff has lights, and all this stuff just like it all comes on automatically. I don't think this map has too many switches and stuff for lights. I don't think. I haven't looked too far into any of that. That looks like almost like a light switch. But yeah, it's really nice. I love all the lights. Like, man, it's bright in here, you know. There's so many lights like those outside lights there. Like, you'd bring your equipment back in here. We're getting it all washed up, you know. There's plenty of light down through here that's just already in the map. You know, all throughout. You know, it's darker down here, but like there's even a light back over here. I love it. That's cool. The outside light still lights up inside the shed. But yeah, lights down here. I never noticed how well lit this area is here. Where are those lights? Oh, they're back here. Man, those lights light all the way up through there. Hey, I'll take it. You know, lights up the ground and everything back here, so I'll take that. So you gotta jump over here, yeah. So yeah, like this thing has lights on it. You know, the seed storage thing has lights on it. Like there's a lot of lights on the workshop has lights. I wonder if there's lights you could turn on in here. Like I said, I don't really see a lot of switches and stuff like that for lights on this one. Like Sussex, you can turn lights on and off wherever you want, which that's a cool feature as well. Like um, I like the lights on here a lot, and I like that they're automatic. Um, yeah, Farmer Paul for life. Yeah, if you want to help me with some No Man's Land, you can. You just gotta go on there and find me, and I do have like the Borgalt pack. It's a DLC, a paid DLC that's on there. So if you have that, you could totally help. I'll probably, when I jump off of this stream here, I'll probably be jumping over to that map to work on doing some plowing and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the help, you know. Yeah, doesn't this look all good at night? Everything's very well lit and visible, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. You guys don't see a lot of these maps at nighttime, a lot of them during the day. So, what is our next move here? Let's see what our money's looking like first. So, yeah, look, leasing costs now, after running all that equipment that long, we're looking at almost $104,000. But today, what we've made is not too bad as well. So, we are looking at harvest income at $50,767, and then our contract income is at $44,718. So combined, we're looking at about, what is that, 95,000, 96,000, almost 95,000. Um, so we've done pretty well. We're almost $100,000, and our leasing cost for the day is just over $100,000. So really, if we do like one more contract, maybe two more contracts. Oh, thanks. I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. I was just wondering that too. That 10 minutes. You said it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? I figured you were still there. You're just being quiet, man. Um, but yeah, we'll keep on going. I said we'll do about 2 hours tonight, so we'll just see what other contracts they have on here for us. See what we could do today. There's rye again. Mowing. We don't have the mower set up, so we can't do mowing. I do like doing that. Fertilizing, fertilizing, fertilizing. Soybeans in field 7. That's paying really low. Some of the fertilizing is not paying too bad. Rye is not terrible. Fertilizing there. Some cultivate. We don't have a good cultivator. Um, we do have a good plow, so I could do some plowing. All these all need to get plowed. Some of those are still you still harvest some of the stuff. Some of it's pretty low though for some of those, so we'll see what we can do. Um, Field 2 is pretty big, but maybe we'll do that one. That one also needs to get plowed. But this one, Field 16, we'll probably end up doing this one here for plowing. So we're going to go ahead and accept that contract, and we'll see about getting it done. And this year, I'll just leave this here for now. I'll come back later on and pick that up. So for now, we just need this. Fire it up, turn the lights on, and then we just need to go down here and get the plow. And that, where did I put that plow? It's probably down here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is. So this will be a bit of work, but some nighttime plowing, never kill anybody. Won't be a lot of hauling back and forth or running equipment or any of that. It's just going to be dropping the plow in the ground and getting it done, That was field 16, right? Yeah, field 16, and we need to... Yep, it's this one. It's a big field, see? So 2 and 16, those are the two that we needed to plow. So we might end up doing both of those. We'll see how long this first one takes. It will take some time, though. We'll see. Sure is getting dark out. Like I said, it's going to be long days, and long days means you have to work late and get up early and work more, and got to sacrifice sleep for the betterment of the mission here and getting it all done. It's nice being able to just go through all this stuff super quick because I don't have a trailer on the back. And just double checking, making sure we're at the right field, which we are. Alright, we'll get to plowing. Yeah, no problem, man. Just add me whenever you can, whatever. I'm usually on there, so we're missing a little bit, but it's not our field, so I don't mind if we miss a little bit. It should be able to get the contract done still. Like, we'll see what that is real quick. Yeah, 3% already. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad to, oops, yeah, I'm missing some more. If I have to, I'll come back and clean that up if it doesn't let us complete it with what we do. A lot of the contracts, though, let you get kind of sloppy with it and miss spots, and it's still good enough for them, Just like when I did the fertilizing for them, it's like I still had a big chunk I wasn't done with yet, and they're like, all right, good enough. Yeah, plowing's nice though. I could do plowing, especially at night. This is a nice little tractor. The visibility is really well in it, so plowing a field at nighttime is not too bad. Like I say, you don't have to worry about running equipment really besides this, and you don't have to worry about running grain or nothing like that. You just gotta put the plow in the ground and get moving. I love this plow. I can't believe how much plowing I did before this thing came around. I used to dread plowing. I used to oh man, I don't want to plow. I would do it, I'd use all the other different plows, the ones you have to flip back and forth to be able to plow your fields and stuff like that. But this one's a game changer. I'll use this thing all day. This little spot back there too. I think we'll be okay. 11% down already. Tell you what, this tractor's been getting used a lot today. This thing's a good tractor. Looks good in the nighttime too. Lights up well on the dash. Good old nighttime work. It's now 8:02 in the game. Hey, what's up, Wolf? Tell everybody tell Wolf, tell him all hi. It's about time you came to join us. How you doing, Wolf? I was watching your videos earlier. I like your little co-op video you did there. It's pretty slick. We're just doing some nighttime plowing right now. You just got up? Were you were sleeping already? It's only what, 1 o'clock in the morning there where you're at, right? It's only 10 o'clock here where I'm at, so not too late. Oh yeah, Two-Born. You just subscribed to you there, Wolf. I told him to check you guys out over there. Over there at Lone Oak and stuff. Oh, that's not good. Headaches are never fun. Hopefully you're doing better. Gotta drink more water, man. Drink some more sweet iced tea, right? Every time anybody has a headache, I always tell them to drink more water. Because usually um, a lot of times you get headaches from being dehydrated and stuff like that. Also, Wolf, we got Pistol Pete now. He's my moderator on my channel. Say what's up, Pistol Pete. I'm sure you're still there. He is definitely still there, watching, waiting. Oh, you gotta charge your phone, huh? Better charge it. Pistol Pete, you still there? Man, he said he lost power. I'm not sure what was going on earlier when he said he lost power, but hopefully everything's all right. I think he said he lives in Texas. I forget what they were talking about earlier, but I think he said he lives in Texas or something like that. So who knows? Could be a big storm or something out that way right now, knocking out power. Let's see how we looking on this. 28%. Yeah, for some reason it's been telling me there hasn't been as many people um, on, and then like all of a sudden it says there's more people on. So sometimes I can't tell who's all on or not. Because earlier I only said a few. We were all the way up to 7 or 8 people earlier, so that wasn't too bad. That was on my episode. I think it's episode 3, part 1. It's not even part 1. It's episode 3, and this one is episode 3, part 2. So earlier a bunch of people were on, which is awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, he lives in Texas. Oh, you live in Ohio. That's right. I have a good friend that's from Cincinnati, out that way. Yeah, Texas. He could be getting some bad storms and stuff out there, knocking out his power. They do everything big out there in Texas, I hear. I know you do live in Kentucky. Kentucky. Drinking your sweet iced tea. Have you been working on your new map there, Wolf? I can't wait for everybody to see that one. So this is going to take us a little bit to plow. It's not too bad, you know, we're at 37%, so just got to keep on getting through it. This field is a good size, so I'm not surprised we're only that far. That's not good. Sorry your brother got hurt. Hopefully he's wearing a helmet. Yeah, getting into bad accidents, that's never fun. Or having people close to you get hurt like that, it's never fun either. About 20 years ago, I crashed on my mountain bike and messed myself up pretty bad. That's why I talk kind of nasally a little bit too. I have like a deviated septum and my nose is kind of all fucked up a little bit, so I talk like my nose is stuffed up pretty often. Yeah, luckily I didn't, I wasn't hurt even worse, so I would have probably died from it, but oh man, he flew off the cliff. That's crazy. It's nice running this tractor at nighttime. Actually looks pretty good. The visibility's not bad. You know, it looks pretty sweet. It looks cool in the mirrors too. Look at the mirrors. It's like the mountains in the back. Looks pretty sweet. Looks better in the mirrors back there than it does, looking through just the window. It's like brighter in the mirror. Switch it up and go this way a little bit. And like I was saying, I don't really care too much about missing little spots on this one. This one's only a contract, so if I have to come back and clean up anything to complete the contract, I will. But usually contracts let you miss spots. It's like, good enough. Next. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being able to share this with you guys and be able to have you guys follow along so close throughout this series so far. You guys haven't really missed a whole lot at all, so I'll be showing you guys all the work in this one instead of like me doing the work and cutting to the next video and here's the final product. You guys are gonna have to watch me do all the work too. I don't do all the editing and cutting away and doing all that, and all of a sudden the field's done. So we're just gonna have to keep on pushing through, and on to the next thing. So should be pretty fun. Should be quite the challenge. So I appreciate you guys sticking through it and watching and stuff. this way again. I usually like going clockwise around the fields. Like the way you harvest and stuff like that should be clockwise because of the way the pipe sticks out. Yeah, for sure. Add me whenever you can. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm always here. So add me, message too, so I know it's you, and we'll have to meet up and play or whatever. So. %, done. It's a good sized field. I knew it was going to take some time getting through it, but just like everything so far. Stream's about 2 hours. This little piece. Yeah, so we'll probably just go ahead and finish up this field here, and that'll probably end this episode. We'll definitely finish her all up first, so we still have some time to go. Yeah, I really hope you guys are all enjoying this, and you know, like I said, if you guys want to see anything different, or see anything, you know, or give me like suggestions on stuff, or any other ideas or whatnot, definitely drop the comments down there, and let me know as well. Or you can wait until the video comes out on YouTube instead of just a live stream, and comment in there. Actually, if you have something that you actually want to say on the video, a lot of this chat comment stuff hasn't been popping up on my video, so you can go in there and, you know, drop a comment on the actual video itself. That way I can always go back and reply to you, and we can chat on there as well too. So make sure you do that if you have anything that you want to talk about. Progress. Let's see where we're at. 67%. Not too bad. I can start to see the other side over there. Alright, see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Just missed a big piece there. I'm just going to turn here to cut off that point. If I have to come back to finish that up, I will. But like I said, a lot of the contracts that you have to do, you can be kind of sloppy with it, and they still say good enough, so. Let's keep on going. And if I have to go up there and clean that up to get all the percentage full of the contract, I'll go up there and knock that out pretty quick. Not too worried about it right now. If it was my field, I would do all of it, 100%. Yeah, it's only 8:17 game time in the game too right now, but once it starts getting dark on this map, it's pretty dark. But luckily, doing stuff like this is not too bad in the dark at all. I'll do pretty much all the work at nighttime. You can see it's still a little bit of light, like ambient light, on the map, but I'm sure once the sun goes all the way down, it starts getting super dark out here, I bet. Tractor's getting nice and dirty. So much fun. Plowing in the dark. It's going to be long days on this one, I tell you. I'm not sure how we're looking, though. How late we'll be running these days. We did start early in the morning, so we probably started about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we've worked for 12 hours so far today. So that's not too terrible. 12-hour day is not out of the question. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? You're back? You lose your power again, man? Glad you're back. This stream isn't going to be for too much longer, so I'm glad you're able to come back in. We'll just go up here and get this patch. At least a big piece of it here. Might as well. So yeah, Pistol Pete there is my new moderator. So if anybody's doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing on my live streams and stuff like that, oh, for sure. All right, well, I'll see you later, Pete. Yeah, but I'll be on tomorrow. Oh, I'll drop it. Yep. But yeah, Pistol Pete now is my new moderator. Um, so when he's here, um, he'll be able to time people out if they're not being good. He can kick people off my stream and ban people, but I trust that he'll make a decent judgment call on that. Appreciate you watching there, Pistol Pete. Closing in on the last little bit. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Have a good night. See you next time. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. We're closing in. Almost done. As I was saying, 88%. We still have this big chunk left. We probably could have missed spots all over, and they weren't too worried about it. So if they're not worried about it, I'm not that worried about it either, We'll just plow around this last little bit here and see if that gives us enough. See, 93%. And we're plowing at 9 miles an hour right now. So what that tells me is we have to go back and get this thing all fixed up when we get back over to the farm there before our next little go around of plowing. We'll probably be working on more of that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not sure how much nighttime we're going to do. We'll see if we can squeeze another mission or two or contract or two out of the day. Then we'll probably call it a night. Because we've only been going for, 12 hours out of the day, so it's not really that long of a day yet. You know, if you're actually a worker, if you're actually trying to put in the effort and put in the work, like I'm trying to do. Sometimes you just have to grind, you know. So who knows? I might work 14 hours on this day, or maybe 16 hours on this day, or something. I see if you're working a 16-hour day, that's putting in the work. That's a double. You know, double a normal shift. So I've worked 16s, 18s. I worked 24 hours before in a shift. So oh, look at that, it's finished. We don't even have to do any more of that right there. I was gonna say you can miss a bunch of spots because we don't have to do any of this. I think this is the way back, right? Oh, nope, down here. It's getting hard to see. It's getting dark out. So we're gonna come out here. Oh, I didn't fold up the harvest or the plow. Over here, we'll make sure we close the gate. And that field's all plowed. We'll go in here and we'll collect that. Not too bad there. Now we're at 190,000. So we just gotta keep on saving up a little bit more and keep on going. So we'll go ahead and run this back to the farm. Whoa! I'm glad you guys saw that. Come on, car. I must have just clipped the guardrail just a little bit back there. That was crazy. Stuff like that in this game happens every once in a while. Good thing it's not real life, or we would have been screwed there, huh? We would have had to go get the tractor repaired. Yeah, working at night's pretty fun. Like I said, I always like what makes it a little bit more challenging and stuff like that. And the visibility and like the lights and stuff on this tractor, super nice. Like the inside, everything lights up, looks real slick. So like doing like nighttime work and you get to drive around in something like this, makes it that much better. So we're just gonna at least wash all this up for now. Give her a little wash. Plow's looking beat up and dirty there. Having the dirt on fast has been fun. Wolf, if you're still watching, I think I'll have my dirt on fast like every time now, I think. Just because everything gets filthy pretty quick, so I think I'll keep running it like that. Get this all washed up. And this plow on here. And we'll park this tractor away. And, oops, whoa, that probably can't fit in there, huh? Oh yeah, it's too tall. That's no problem. We still have like the harvester and stuff to bring out and all that, but I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Um, yeah, it is fun, Wolf, for sure. I'm glad you jumped in as well. I know you missed a little bit of stuff in the beginning, I think, as you were sleeping. But yeah, hopefully your headache is better, and um, hopefully we'll play again soon. But I really appreciate you guys all being on tonight. I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications and share it and all that stuff. Be my guest and share. So we have a lot more to come. It's going to be a long grind on this one. So if you guys want to watch me keep going on hard mode, and keep on watching. If you guys have any suggestions at all, once the video actually comes out as a video instead of just a live stream, go ahead and shoot a comment down there, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can about anything. So if you guys want to chat, do it on there. Um, Yep, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later. All right, peace out.